Cannot open the map on the app I'm figuring out.
Well, that's neat. Would somebody like to stream for Zach? If that would even I can stream specifically that screen. That would be
Oh,
fine.
that was such a good knuckle crack.
I'm gonna
It had such a good echo.
So this is what we're looking at, Zach.
Okay.
Alright, anyways, would you all like to do your rolls? I don't care if you don't do your roll anyways, but would you all like to do your rolls?
Can I roll an at 20?
You can roll an
Please.
at 1.
I thought that was the one that was a 7.
You're not allowed to roll an at 20. Holy shit.
Well, Zach, it's not looking good for you, Jeff.
It's really not.
Well,
Hey, Zach, what happened, over a month ago? Can you run that down for us?
God, I don't. Jesus.
jeez.
I don't even remember the last session.
Okay, who had...
Like when it was or anything.
Matt, assist him. You had the second highest roll.
Yeah, so basically I was just running along rooftops and the group was running through town. We're in the shitty part of town and I was like, hey, you guys should probably head a little further. And then they ran to I think some old factory or some shit. It was in the factory district.
Distillery. It's in Grost,
Yeah.
which me and Ryan figured out pre-session because we were bickering over it.
So did that, and then I got chased by the fucking guy again. The fucking the clicker.
The stalker.
Yeah, but he clicks at me.
Well, you're not allowed to say that word. You can say clicker.
Shut up.
Shut up. So yeah.
I'll say.
And then I almost died. I'm on the brink of death. And then I got to there. And I don't know if it's still chasing me. And that's all I remember.
That's mainly about it.
Yeah, pretty much. You all met up properly with Icon.
The guy.
Actually, I remember trying to distract them, and then I shot directly at Matt, and it attracted them to Matt.
Yeah. We also discovered that. Oh, by the way, Chaos is pretty much dead on the floor right now. He crawled into the cellar, and Thorn was just yeah, I'm just not helping him. So she's definitely still mad at him. I think we left off where just nobody was doing anything about it. So
I don't really know why she's mad.
I don't know why.
A minor oopsie daisy.
Killed many people that did not deserve it.
Okay, yeah, well, so did Birch. I just killed more.
Birch did okay, no, hold on. I agree with you. Birch has done it. Birch did it one time and it killed 2 people. No, we killed one person. It killed the wife.
4. No,
it killed
So what? I killed multiple families. I mean, it made a little minor.
I distinctly know.
Genuinely, I think the worst thing
on a child.
Yes, exactly. The worst thing that has happened.
I had a minor crash
orphaning
out.
a kid who is now the son of Punkle.
Okay, yeah, but that is Punkle's fault.
Speaking of,
we really should have just mercy killed the kid.
What'd you name the kid again?
Don't talk about my son like that.
What'd you name the kid?
I think it
A
was.
little fungus.
It was Little Fungus or something like that.
Little Fungus. He has 4 health.
Well, he's a
You should have
commoner.
mercy killed the kid, bro.
Alright, so, other way, we left off, pretty
Imagine
much,
if
Chaos
after that I just
came-
went up and shot the kid.
You're
just
ble-
fucking
you're
blew his brains out.
bleeding out on the ground, crawling at the door, you just
Finished the
crawl
job.
up, pull
I
out a
believe
gun
it.
and shoot him in the head.
No, I mean right after the fire. I should have just walked up to the kid and just blast.
So, alright, so, let me set it up. y'all had just gone in. You were talking to some of the people. There's not many people in there. I don't remember what I named him last time, so I'm just gonna say his name was Galen, the main guy you were talking to. So y'all were talking to him for a minute, and why does that keep disappearing?
To be fair, they were breaking and entering.
Sure.
I'll break it into your ass.
They were trespassers.
So
Weren't they allowed to stay there?
now these guys? Are you talking about? No. Are you
The
talking
people
about the
at the
tavern,
tavern.
Icefire?
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah, they were
Jericho was there. He was the one who was organizing people.
He was like, he was like a hideout thing, yeah.
Yeah, but does Jericho really have the authority for that?
He's one of the founders.
Yeah,
He's literally one of the founders.
and I'm also a founder, so I get just. I think
You're
I
a
should have a
founder and
little.
an ender.
Anyways, so yeah, y'all were talking. Chaos crawls in a bloody mess. He is on the ground, just dragging himself, leaving a bloody trail. What are we doing about this?
I'm gonna look at him and give him a thumbs up.
Hey, just good luck. Need to do this anyways.
Help!
Roll a
Help
luck
me!
check for Galen.
What'd you say?
You should make him roll a luck check.
Hey, Chaos, give me a
One
luck
second,
roll.
let me go get a shirt.
Nope. Well, he auto fails since he walked away.
How dare he wear clothes?
Take it all off.
Take it off.
Call.
See, what are my spell slots like?
Spell slot.
Oh, they're fully. No, I used one spell slot. I don't know. I gotta preserve my spell slot.
Where is Clive? Wait, no, never mind. He's dead.
You
Brother, he
son
been
of a
dead.
bitch. You son of
We're,
a
was
we're trying to
literally-
figure that out still.
I was literally carrying around a skull. Kind of forgot about that.
Maybe just try to manifest him. Okay,
That's the manifest hot enough that he farts.
so, what are we doing about the creature?
What?
Matt, give me a luck roll. I'm not kidding.
I get +2, right?
I think it's somewhere. I told you to write it down, so it should be somewhere in your notes.
Yeah, it is somewhere.
So 8. Matt rolled an 8 on his luck roll. So
Guys,
What does that
guys,
do for
listen,
him,
listen.
okay, honestly, I think that roll was predetermined because if you notice, there's a cleric in here, but there's no cleric that was of like the group of refugees. So
I wonder where the
just
cleric
picks
is.
him up and like throws him outside. Ooh.
If
I
only
just
someone
get
could do
fucking
something about
curb
that.
stomped. I just get fucking curb stomped by the.
Unironically,
Get
though, unironically, like no longer playing, Jorn would kind of like jog up to him, be like, "Damn, what happened to you?"
Go to this guy.
Huh?
Stop!
Could you speak up?
Stop! Just like blood coming out of my mouth.
he just,
That's blood on my suit.
I know what to do. Searing smite.
Let me
I know
cauterize that for you.
Depends.
All right, he will cast Cure Wounds on you, just second level, nothing crazy, just to get you off like the ground. Okay, you got a. He rolled horribly. He rolled the lowest possible.
Fine!
He rolled a
Did I get, like,
7
4?
total. He rolled 2 1s and then his bonus. You got 7 HP back. Everybody kind of sees him like reach down and go to like touch him, and he like his hands kind of spark for a moment, but then it just flutters out.
You
and
did
he's
that
like,
shit on
"Oh,
purpose.
Whoops. And then he
did
goes
that.
back in a second time, and he's going to cast it at a higher level. He's going to cast it at 4th level this time. And it's going to give you slightly better 18 heal.
8. I really thought you were about to say 8.
8! 18 healing.
That would be slightly better.
At any point, he could cast 5th level animate objects and just make all the boxes in this room start dancing. I just want that to be known. Anyways.
Okay, but like earlier, so I may have had a minor crash out.
Is this him speaking?
No. But I may have had a minor crash out. I really don't understand why everyone's so mad.
Hold on one second. I accidentally closed George's character sheet. There we go. Okay. Minor crash out, he says.
To be fair, it was a minor crash out. It just had major consequences that were out of my control.
Mm-hmm. Alright. So, go ahead. Y'all were talking to Galen, or Gallon rather, until Chaos fumbled.
I'm just gonna take a nap and just lie there on the ground for a little bit.
Is anybody gonna bother him?
No.
I don't really think any of
Please
the
don't curb stomp me.
go over there and be like, "Oh, who is this?" So, oops. So, yeah.
Fine. Casually phases through the wall.
In fact, I think what they might do is just
Stuff him in a barrel.
no. I think they're just gonna close that door.
Actually, dead ass. If the caskets, the casket, what are they? Just big barrels, were empty, that would make it a decent sleeping place. Like if it wasn't.
I think I don't know. I don't really
Just
remember.
stuff some
But I
bedding
think
in there.
last
That'd be
time,
cool.
I think last time I
Hey,
did
guys,
mention
thanks,
that
Squid.
like some of them were full at least with like some general drinks and stuff. But
Yeah, rum.
we can say that some of like the we'll say that the ones on the back wall are full of rum, some actual just regular drinking water and whatnot. But the big ones, most of them have been emptied out. Not necessarily for that purpose, because why would somebody think of that immediately? But hey, here you are.
I don't
It's a good
know.
idea.
They could also sleep on the floor. Actually, I just realized.
Exactly. But hey, if you want to bring it up.
just stuff chaos in there. Close it, and
Let
then
'em ferment.
tumble them down.
All
Let 'em
right,
age a bit.
Go ahead.
Uh,
All right.
She's fucking dead. I guess I'll
my
just
screen was bugging.
get some basic information from Mr. Gaius. What's his name? Galen. 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 About like what happened to get us in this particular situation.
Like,
Or like what his point of view, because I know why it's happening, because like it was a little bit of more fault, not gonna lie, but like
necessarily.
it was our other yeah.
To be fair, the SS did have a hand in it, to a degree, but
Shut down.
not as big of one as whatever they're called, Wildkin, I think. I don't remember.
The gambling squad. The gamble goons.
Yes. But all right. So go speak to him, stupid.
Where's my wife?
Are you
So, about this weather.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Uh,
I had a pretty interesting day today.
That's a good show. Anyways, so you're just asking him about what happened here?
Yeah.
In
It's like,
Nabokos?
hey, what? Yeah. What did it look like from their point of view?
Adam, what should this guy's voice be like? Good talk. Hey,
He looks like he serves cunt.
Okay, he's gay now.
Yes.
I was expecting like a big manly man, like "Oh, yes," and then, like some almost British, but I guess he's gay. Let's see.
It's
Word
like,
it again.
oh,
Ask it again.
goodness.
So, I have gotten a few accounts, but I'd like to know what happened through your eyes about how this whole situation.
Well,
Why is he Southern?
Yeah.
why you not gay?
Why are you not on your knees right
Why
now?
straight?
Well, Zach's saying that he's low-key dying, so... Alright, well, Zach's dead, so he said that we're good to just continue, though.
He exploded.
So... Well... I don't know, like... I'd say about a week ago, maybe. Not even a week. A couple days. We had all these big black pillars go up in that sky over there.
With the big and black.
And
Is he edging?
is he going
Why
right
does it
now?
sound like he's on the brink?
he's like very dismissive. He's just
You just hear a bzzz.
and we saw those over there, and he's just kind of like dismissively gesturing in like directions, and he was like, and there was like a few more over there, and
Uh-huh.
all these things, these dudes, like, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. How many days ago did it start, or is it just today, or
A couple.
couple
He said
days?
that.
Well, shut the fuck up before I kill you on the ground. You fucking
Strangle you! Strangle you!
Bomb you.
Am I taking a short rest right now? Can I be taking a short rest? Can we
Sure.
say that's happening for a while? I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
you can-
take it
you
yet,
can use your hit
obviously.
dice.
I can take it.
Yeah, you can go ahead and use your hit dice. We'll say since you kind of got healed twice, technically that'll kind of help speed it up.
Where's the short rest button? Sorry.
There is.
Continue.
I don't think there really is a short rest button. You just kind of have to do the math.
No, there is.
There is. Am I
Yeah.
tweaking?
I mean,
Yeah,
should I
there is.
just?
Yeah, it's right there.
How many of my hit dice should I use?
It's completely up to you. You have no idea what is going to happen in this. So.
And to be
One
fair,
second.
it
Do you
could
think
be
you'll
they
short rest the
recharge
Yeah.
on a long rest, right?
Mhm.
So I mean, there's not that much point in not using like half of them.
Is there anything else you'd want to?
I'll try and like piece take.
There you go.
1 second. I'll try and piece together the words that just came out of his mouth.
Basically, give me an insight.
Oh
Give me
god.
an insight roll.
I am at full health somehow.
Hey, okay, yeah. So you could kind of discern what he's saying. He's saying that a couple days ago they had this massive black just pillar of light, pretty much, or just not, I guess non-light, go up in the
Darkness?
sky. Darkness? No, absence of light, not just darkness.
That's what darkness
No,
is.
it's not. Stop talking. You don't know. I'm literally you know what? You die. You have a heart attack on the spot.
Yeah, I'm trying to make a new character.
So no, like yeah. So these pillars of not light, just kind of shoot up in the sky. One to one happened. Like periodically more would start. Shooting up. Something. And that activated something. Stuff started flooding the city. Or the kingdom, rather.
Stuff as in monsters or like a substance?
Things. Presumably
things.
monsters. The stuff you've been seeing. And he didn't really explain this part here, but you can kind of infer just by being kind of a smart person.
No.
Once they got there, some extra stuff started happening. You don't really know why, but it has been corrupting people and things, generally living things, to be raised, leaving this kingdom to the state it is currently in.
Okay. Well, thank you for your wonderful explanation. Don't do that. And then
He gives you the... I don't know if you saw me.
I did. I'll be right back. I'm gonna introduce him to my friend Chaos, who is desperately needing some rest.
No, I'm fully healed now. I'm fine.
Oh, you need some
I
rest, green boy?
I spent like 6 minutes on the floor, and now I'm fine.
He just like shoots up. So, alright.
Should I say something now? Oh god.
I mean,
I
it's
don't
up
know.
to you.
I feel like at the moment I speak words, I'm just gonna get like.
Thor just pounces on you and stabs you like 13 times.
I just imagine Galen just like as soon as Ash turns around, just sneaks
You
up
know
behind
what?
him.
That
goes,
is his name. You know, he keeps saying Galen, and now like the way he acts, I'm changing his name.
Yeah,
I feel like
I just imagine Galen like as soon as Ash turns around, goes,
Galen.
"That's your man, pushy on you, don't ya?"
Ash turns around and he just hears.
I don't know whether to address the group or Thorn.
I have returned.
What do you think will keep you most alive?
Probably. It's not even that I care about that. I feel like it's just more of caring
What
about
do you
Thorn
do?
being mad at me than the rest of the party.
I mean, what do you think Chaos would do? Why are you deceiving? What? No, you have a plus 15?
No.
This isn't gonna. I feel like this isn't gonna work, but I'm gonna try to like call Thorn over and see if she'll like come over to me.
Yes, Ryan, you can.
He is going to find one of your guns and shoot you.
Okay,
I'm
sorry.
gonna hide my
Matt,
gun.
I was distracted by something. Ash was.
I'm gonna try to see if I can get Thorn to come over to me. It's
So,
like,
what are you doing to like
You're
get her
funny,
attention?
funny.
Ash, I will leash you. Calm down.
I don't know.
Please.
Just like
Please, please, that's all I want. Alright, what, Matt?
I'm just gonna be like,
She's not looking at you. She's like actively avoiding eye contact.
Start whistling to her like a dog.
She's still not like, she's just
uh,
seeing what's going on with everybody else.
I'm going to try to slowly go over to her without getting too close to the rest of the party members.
But do you see the lineup right now? Like, see, you have to get through everyone.
I have a +5. I have a +11 in acrobatics, and a I have a +15 in stealth.
As soon as Chaos gets near Birch, I just start grabbing him and slamming him on the ground like Hulk.
Go beauty.
Assuming you see me.
All right,
That's assuming you see me.
Well, it's not you. You can't really stealth your way out of plain sight.
Yeah,
Like,
like
even if
I-
you're like,
Cellar.
Do you want to? I. What's the roll though?
Give me a stealth roll. We'll see if you can get through there unseen.
I have a minimum of 25.
Roll it.
32.
I'm so
You
sneaky.
fail.
I'm so sneaky. Oh, look at me. Oh, I can't really get through here without touching anybody. Oh, I'll know. It's like
I can just.
it's
I'm
like
just gonna jump
7
over.
foot ceilings. Bircher's on his stomach, which I was
Oh,
mentioned
God.
last time. I'll
Fuck.
just climb. Oh no!
Swear.
I hit Kai in the head. He noticed me.
you there. You just deflated like a balloon.
I'm just gonna go through. Just. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse
So you're
me.
just gonna,
Sorry.
like,
Excuse me.
make your way through them. Like, sorry, excuse me. Like you're not like actually trying to be stealthy.
I'm just gonna be like, I'm sorry.
People
Like keep
notice
my
you
head
either way.
down. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my head down and just like kind of like, sorry.
So you
Excuse me.
Come
Sorry.
up behind her because she's like facing like this way. I can't really mark. I don't know how to mark. How did you mark in this? Somebody figured
I
it out
feel like-
before.
I feel like if I sneak up behind her, she's going to stab me in the head.
Yeah, so she's.
But I'm
looking,
going to
over
like go
here.
and stand beside her, like here,
She does
like
not
facing
pay
the same
attention
way
to
she's
you.
facing, and like tap her on the shoulder.
She just kind of like she doesn't break line of like sight of like what she's doing or looking at. But she's just like, what?
God fucking sakes! Oh my god, dude, like, I had my fucking headphones plugged in, and every slight movement I made, it was... It sounded like computer sex. Sorry.
Oh my god!
Bro, what happened to Luke?
I'm just, can I talk to you?
She
No.
just doesn't really say anything for a moment, and then just like starts walking down here.
I'm going to follow her.
You do that. He just rockets through a wall. Alright.
I don't know. Fuck, I need to...
You get stabbed in the chest.
Yep. I didn't start talking in 0.3 milliseconds. I'm dead.
You got her here. You didn't plan on this, did you?
I'm thinking. I didn't think I'd get this far. I thought my character would be dead by now.
Okay.
I don't
while
like saying.
you think
I don't
of
like
that,
role playing serious things.
do you need a moment?
I'm sorry
I
about
farted.
earlier.
Anyways.
I heard it.
I don't have any excuses for what I did, so I just didn't
There couldn't be one.
talk. I didn't know what to say.
She just
Normally, in this situation, I would just leave, skip town, but this is the only time I don't want to do that.
She kind of like waits a second to like make sure there's nothing else you have to say.
She waits a second, checks her rounds, shoots you 3 times in the chest.
No, twice, and then saves one for herself. So she kind of looks at you, takes a second to absorb it, and you know, if things were a little different, I don't think it would be as bad or bother me as much. But if you can't simply own up to making mistakes, especially ones as detrimental as killing, that many tens of innocent people, children, like what could we be? If you can't be man enough to just act mortal and have the slightest bit of empathy, I don't understand how there could be a future. And she just kind of like looks down for a second. You see her reach in like a satchel, and she pulls out like a scrap of paper, and you see her kind of look at it for a second. And she's like, I don't really care if you tell anyone. I just felt like you should know. And she walks past you and drops it on the ground as she does.
Drops what?
And it lands face
Sorry.
down.
I'm sorry, what did she drop?
She dropped a scrap piece of paper, then
Oh.
it landed face down kind of next to him as she walked by him.
There's a last used
I'm
toilet
going to
paper roll.
pick up. Stop. I'm gonna pick up the paper.
Okay.
The baby.
I don't know how to read.
It just looks like gibberish. Hey Thorn, what does this say?
I'm bleeding.
Oh, yippee! Thank you.
That's exactly what it said. Yippee.
Yeah, it just says yippee.
Hold on, shut up.
That's just all it says on the paper.
Oh, actually just kicked me in the nuts.
El bozo, el bozo, el bozo.
Oh, everything is purple. Oh, fuck, that hurt.
Anyways, so while he gets to read that,
Okay. Never mind.
quick diversion. Ash, you said you may have wanted to do something.
What was I gonna do? Oh no, I'm scared.
Are you sure?
I'm scared. Please hold me.
Are you straight back to the OG?
Yeah.
So do you not actually want to engage with any of the other people in here?
I'll like see, like I'll just look around for the people, just get a gauge of, I guess, the fighting force as well as like how bad we are.
I mean,
like how how much of a sorry state we're in.
I mean, you look around. I mean, you can get a general feel.
Stop! Disintegrate!
You can get a general feel of how strong people are just by looking at them, being somewhat experienced.
Do they have like badges or anything?
Generally speaking, if you're part of an adventurers guild, you do get a crest, so you can.
Do they wear it on their
persons? If they
persons?
decide to, you don't have to, but you can. Typically, it's kind of like a "let me see your ID" type thing.
Mm-hmm.
But
I was thinking of like the Goblin Slayer, like necklaces, like porcelain, stuff like that.
Most people in here are wearing them, because at this point, it's nice to be able to like identify someone who is strong in like a time like this. So most people are wearing them on like a necklace, or they're like embroidered into their clothing.
Fox minus wizard. Oh my god, I want to bully this guy.
I like how y'all are mad at me for playing my character and killing a building full of people, but when Adam played the snake guy and caused a fucking apocalypse, it's fine because he was playing his character.
Except, I don't think you understand. None of us were fine with that. Well, I was, but none of you were fine with that at the time. Everybody was like, "Why would you do that?"
I was fine with it because it was basically something that was going to happen.
This is fair.
No, you.
So, anyway.
But
yeah, Colin is a literal child. He's like 9.
Oh, good job, kid.
So, yeah, I mean, you get a general idea, like, there's a couple...
Are you an orphan yet?
I can be.
What?
If I ever see a snake person, I'm
just like push him.
Shove him into a barrel.
Nobody stops you. Oh, that freaking loser. But do you actually ask him if he's an orphan?
No, I was like, why are you an adventurer at such a young age?
Why are you a child?
I'm assuming it's because no parents, because it has to be no parents.
If we ever see Adam's character, I'm stabbing them into their mouth.
Did you ask him why he's an adventurer at such a young age, though?
Yeah.
Well, you were pretty much spot on. His parents are dead, and he was trying to make money for his sister. Well, they're not dead, but they're missing, Classic. His parents were adventurers.
I'm sure you'll find them someday. Wink, wink.
No,
Ash just starts maniacally laughing. Your parents are dead.
Dude, put me on fucking Wheel of Fortune!
Okay. What? You look like you hurt people.
I can.
So what's your deal?
Gay
I
boy.
killed
She
his
just
parent.
kind of gives you the up and down. How about I just show you, pretty boy?
Who?
I'm
Who?
I'm gonna
Wait,
look
who are we
at.
talking
I'm gonna
to?
look at
Saris.
Caleb. I'm gonna look at
Okay.
Cal.
She's not paying attention.
Saris is kind of hot though.
Oh.
She hears you and she kind of looks over. Yes. And she kind of like walks.
Women.
Oh, dong, dong, dong.
She called me pretty boy.
You said you wanted a sparring partner. Is that what you said?
Not
I have a
at this
perfect-
moment.
Oh, what do you want?
Kill,
what do you want
kill
me to
him!
show
Kill
me?
him now! Cal, kill him!
You're asking Cal that? Or are you asking
No,
Saris?
there is. What were you
Uh,
wanting to show me?
She kind of like glances at Cal, and she looks back at you, and more of a duel than anything, really.
Just
Oh,
flash him with
I'm
the
not
fucking
terribly great in
shotgun.
close quarters.
I could improve you. Cal just kind of like goes wide-eyed, just 180s, and slowly walks away.
Just like I'm trying to act it out as like the most oblivious thing in the world.
I can fix
Do
you.
you stop Cal from like leaving? Because she absolutely would. She'd be like, okay.
Where is she? Where is she going? Where? Cal,
away
Playing
from
patty
this.
cake now. We're
Cal,
playing
come back
patty
here.
cake.
She
No,
just
wait.
goes,
playing patty cake with me.
Cal, wait, I'm confused.
Cal, help!
I need somebody to describe what's happening here, please.
Cal is playing patty cake with me while I'm on my belly.
She absolutely would.
Yeah.
I'll. How about we? Get the fuck.
Whoa.
I'll get a rain check.
Okay. She just like stares at you as you walk off. You can just
She
feel her
gives him
burning
a
into the
sniff.
back of your skull. Or actually, it's considerably lower than that. But
She gives him a fucking sniff.
you
I
feel
smell like
a
blood.
slight pat on the rump as you walk away.
I'm scared.
Sexual assault.
Galen, is you Mammoth? Oh my goodness! I didn't know you were chill. I didn't know you were with it. I wasn't familiar with your game.
Didn't know you was chill
Like
it.
he actually smothers him with smooches, and he just stands there like.
Are you actually like telling him this?
Like, something along the, but not like
You're just being
flirty,
like,
but
wow,
just like
mammoth. Like that's
that's pretty
That's
impressive.
I should probably like
You lead an
actually
adventure
assign
party.
each of you like a rank. That would make sense, since seeing as you are adventurers. This has just now occurred to me. Like officially assign you ranks. 1 second. I'll do that in a bit. Let me look at something real quick. So
I mean, yeah.
So
that's
you're
what I'm
just
doing
like
right now.
you're like, wow, mammoth, blah blah blah, impressive, something something.
Yeah, just like basic adventure, like small talk.
Boy, you ain't gotta tell me twice.
To-
Like I know, like
I
just kinda,
know I
like,
have
rolls
it
his
on.
eyes. I got it. I got that thing on me.
Are you a solo adventurer?
Yeah, typically I am.
That's impressive.
And I'm aware.
Well, I'm assuming you've been the one mainly keeping people safe. I thank you for that. And then
I
I'm gonna walk
suppose.
off and then just
Run back to Mommy Cal to protect you.
jump in her arms.
Jump in.
Jump in her arms while playing patty cake with me.
Jumps in between them, just gets crushed.
Yeah, it just gets like
Flattened.
sandwich. Yeah, flat.
So, alright, so... Does anybody else want to do anything? Outside of,
wanna-
Matt, I'm gonna get to you after this.
I kind of want to fuck with people.
Okay, well, we'll go back to you in a second. You had your turn.
Yeah.
Adam, you're doing anything specific?
I'm playing Pedicate.
Give me a performance roll to see how in rhythm you can stay.
Oh god.
I'm also gonna make Cal do it.
There it is.
She actually is rather. Whoa.
Can I roll
Well,
a
she rolled a
performance
2,
for?
so she.
I win.
She kind of starts like getting out of it, but you manage to kind of like keep her in rhythm, like as you start like humming, just and then it kind of helps her kind of get back in the loop. And also, Jet kind of comes in, and like intermittently, as your all's hands separate, she'll like sneak in a hand real fast, and go like, just to
I just
be
realized I've
involved.
taken a lot of damage actually.
What health are you at?
Yeah, you took like
117,
you took enough to like
274.
kill Matt. I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Oh yeah, he
Yes,
took like
you did.
100 something.
And like
He took
one attack
above
or something.
average.
I think he took max damage for something.
It's a good thing you didn't say the actual 5 big moons.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Because you said 3 instead of 5.
Yeah.
It's a good thing you didn't say 5.
Yeah. Okay, so. Alright, yeah, so we'll go back to Chaos real quick. You got
Oh, God.
to read your note. Are you doing anything?
Oh my god, it's been 2 months since we played D&D.
Yeah.
January 31st.
I guess I'm going to... I'm gonna, like, walk up to, like, here.
Mm-hmm.
Is the most of our party here? Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much everyone's right there.
I'm gonna try to, like, address the party
Okay.
and,
How are you gonna
Be
open
like- yeah. If I could say something without being murdered, real quick.
No.
Dead. Gone.
Fireball.
Disintegrate.
You say that, and, like, the people, like, the randoms kind of all glance towards you, but then they go back to kind of, talking amongst themselves. Everybody else, outside of the players, because I'm not gonna strong arm them or nothing. But all the NPCs look towards you, kind of pay attention. Icon kind of just leans against a barrel, kind of like props his like elbows up, like, oh, this is gonna be good.
Fuck you, Icon.
Does he say that?
No.
I was gonna say.
I would die.
I wouldn't put it past Chaos. I'm not gonna lie.
He does not like Icon though, for some reason.
He's stronger.
I can't pin it, but he's just like. Oh.
Muttering.
But
Holden standing like 3 feet in front of you, just staring down at you. Well.
I know what I did won't be forgiven. And
Correct! Says Jet.
I'm gonna like. Is there like a paper or something anywhere? I'm gonna just smack her up the head with
It's
like a
there's like the
newspaper.
sacks behind you.
Look at the whole flour sack. She's a bit violent.
she can handle it.
Jennifer's just like
She won't feel the
Prepare to
paper.
get hurt anyways.
She won't feel the paper. She needs to feel
I
something.
guess I'll just like smack her upside the head, but not like
Okay,
terribly violently,
so
just
tell
like a
me-
mother
Tell me
would.
something. Does a 20 hit your AC?
Barely.
So you slap her upside the head, and like instantly, like you barely blink, and she's turning around, just punching you in the face. Just wham! For 11 damage. She's like, "Oh, my bad. I thought you were someone else." And then she just turns back
Jet,
around.
and I get 20 seconds.
You see her start.
No.
Okay, fuck. I
Love men.
even though what I did was not intentional, I there's
Do you need more
still...
time?
Shut the fuck up.
You see Cal grab her and just like cover her mouth and just bring her into her chest.
I think like pick her up like a cat by the scruff of her neck.
She just grabs her by like the mouth from behind, just like.
Could have been me.
Go ahead, Matt.
Even though what I did was unintentional, I still caused it, and people still died by it.
And because of this, I am coming out as gay.
And I'm gonna have to live by that.
I'm gonna have to live by the fact that I'm gay.
Pine kind of like
I'm
walks
sorry.
up, and she
I don't know what to do.
You see Pine kind of like conjure something, and she pulls out a single good berry, and like holds it out to you.
That's poisonous. That's poisonous. That's poisonous.
You are good with arcane. You can like use an arcana on it to know if it's...
Yeah, I'm gonna take it and just like check it out. Like,
so as you reach out to it, you see just you just kind of hear like a light snicker under the mask, and she just kind of like stands back up. And,
that's fair. That's fair.
And anyone else have anything to say about that? Thorn is kind of like in the background, just kind of like turned away, arms crossed.
Again, normally, what I'd do in this situation before, I would just leave, go to a different town,
I'll come up to him.
kind of erase myself from what happened before. But I don't want to do that.
I know.
This is the first time I don't want to do that.
I know a temple you can repent to if the need arises. And I'll hand him
Temple
like...
of Slanesh.
I'll destroy you and your hip bones.
I cast kill.
I'll give him like a small holy symbol if he needs it, and then I'll like enclose it into his hands and then say, your actions will scar you forever, but your reactions is what will shape you as a person. Like saunter
I'm gonna
back off,
take
and
the
then, like, hit
holy
gritty.
symbol and just kind of like look down and fiddle with it.
Jorn kind of walks up. He's like, "Look, son, the man you are now, or lack thereof, will only ever be able to be molded by the man you can be.
Thanks, Dad.
Just know that."
So hurry up and grow purples.
And he
Dude, he is already. This has already been established that he's like a father figure to me for some reason. Like immediately,
he's just a father figure to everybody. And he just kinda,
like, I
puts
remember
a hand on your
something
shoulder
happened
and, like,
when I
pats you on the
left.
side of your head, and then kind of like steps back a little bit.
I remember something happened when I left to go destroy government property in the other town.
Yeah.
He said something, and I was like, "Dad, sorry."
Yeah. So you do kind of like, as you're looking at people, you do kind of notice that Thorn is kind of like side-eyeing you, and when she notices you looking at her, she like jerks her head back away. But look at you. You did something called roleplay, and now
Roleplay's hard.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. Get out the... Thank you. And
I already want to stab this dude in the neck.
He walks directly in front of Chaos, puts his back to him, and addresses everyone. He's like, look. So, since y'all are already here, we kind of be running low on food. And if y'all are going to just chill here, I'm going to need you to do a little bit of something. Okay? Does that sound good?
I was kind of having a moment, and you're kind of ruining that because you're hungry.
And I'm a moment, okay? I don't have moments, I am one. So, pipe down.
Shut up.
Sit down, son.
Arugula.
So,
Gee, how many good berries can I produce?
look,
Anyways, what were you saying?
we got Khaled over there. He can do the good berry spell. And the only issue is he can only make so many of them, right? And we gotta get, a little more. You know what I'm saying?
I hate this fucking voice so much.
You did it. You were the cause of this.
I'm not going back out there. There's an entity that wants me specifically, and
Oh, let me guess. You just don't want to do nothing.
Yeah.
I have murdered countless generations. They will not be the last if you keep talking this shit. No, I'm not saying that.
No, but
I have murdered several families, big man.
She's not saying anything. She's just kind of staring at him. But
Juice and fingers.
So yeah, so
Out of context, that sounds really. Never mind.
it does,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
We kind of need food, and outside. Excuse me. So we kind of need food, and right now our beds just flour. Okay, it's just sacks of flour and some sugar. I got the sugar sack because I'm sweet, and so if we could get better bed.
Dude, if we're ever in a fight with this guy, I'm immediately sacrificing him to whatever we're fighting.
I feel like he would solo it. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't care. Like he's.
So if we could get some better like padding or even
Bro, I'm allergic to this
beds,
bullshit.
that would be pretty awesome. So if you don't mind, I would like at least a couple of you to go do that.
Okay.
And
I hate him. I hate him so
Ryan, do
thoroughly.
you want to bring that up since it literally
It's up to- it's
people just saw it
between-
happen?
It's between Fine and their god.
Because you're literally the only one that has like said anything about it. Like you're the only person who has had enough of a brain to be like, wait a minute.
I have a question.
I thought of that even before, like.
Was anyone here? Sorry, no. You're continue. You were talking.
No,
first,
that's
I'm
about
sorry.
it. See ya.
Was anyone do it? Like, was anyone here like in this place? Whatever the shitty part of town is called.
Grothst.
You know, before.
Grothst is like Chaos's bread and butter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, like, was anyone here like there before?
You probably recognize
Like, lived here?
Keelan and Saris.
But they would recognize me, right?
Yes, they would definitely recognize you.
I'm gonna go in there and talk to Saris
Okay.
if I can. Nobody else wants to do something first.
Mm,
No,
it's-
I wanna sit on the barrel, or no, on the box.
She kind of like watches you come up.
I'm gonna hop up on the fucking box and just start kicking my feet.
She kind of watches you come up. She doesn't
Hi.
say anything, but she just like nods her head.
What I know them.
Hmm?
What I know them. What I know their name.
Yes,
Like,
you
do
would
they
know
have
their
a
name.
reputation?
You would probably know. Saris, you would absolutely know. Keelan, you would possibly know. Just from like interactions here and there. Saris, you may have worked together at points, at here and there.
So I'm gonna hop up on the box, just like So, Sarah's, right?
Yes. Good to see you. How have you been?
Not good.
Yeah, so I can tell. Can I help you?
I don't know.
Penis.
It's good to see a familiar face.
Well, I can't really say the same, but I do have a question. So,
Yeah?
that, powdery white dude over there, and she kind of, like, gestures.
Which one?
You know, the one with the chiseled jaw and the
The one that actually has hair?
lump, and she just kind of, like, bites her lip. Yeah, him. What's his name? I don't know.
Ash, I think.
You think?
I'd have to name him something different. Okay, thank you. You can be on your way now.
I'm just gonna, like, walk around to see if I recognize
I
anybody
just
else.
like my danger sense just spikes, and I don't know why.
Just the hairs on the back of your neck.
I'm gonna walk around and see if I recognize anybody else, and when I, like, look at however I say that man's name, I'm gonna be like, you look
Lathian
familiar.
or Keelan?
Keelan.
Keelan, I was about to say Keelan. That is a woman.
Oh. I can't tell. There's just pictures.
Shut up. So you said you look familiar.
Quality pictures. Yeah.
Yeah, Keelan kind of like turns. She's like, "Oh, Calic?
So close. Chaos.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think we were at a bar at some point, something like that. We kind of like we were at a table with a couple other guys, and you got like really drunk, and this makes any
sounds
sense?
about right.
You
I
remember
tend to.
anything?
I tend to.
So you don't really remember.
And multiple times.
I'm not going to bring that up. Anyways, yeah.
Wait, whoa, what? Huh?
What?
He's pulling his cock out.
Are they saying what I think I think?
I don't know. What do you think they're saying?
What I think I think?
You didn't do anything. No.
Okay.
You didn't do anything to them or anyone. But it's like, yeah,
You're not saying we fucked, are you?
no.
Okay.
It's just like seems almost like disrespected that you said
False.
that.
Well, you kind of phrased it weird.
Anyways, it seems like you've been better, I guess.
No. No.
You have not been better?
You're not doing good.
Yeah, that's kind of what I said.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to do kind of what you've done before, come into bars looking all sad, drink about one full barrel, and sleep for about 3 days, we do have barrels here full of ale.
Oh, I have this, and I'm gonna pull out the flask.
What?
The flask of
Hell's
infinite alcohol. Take a little sip.
Okay, she takes it, pops it open, and she oh! It's just like, you see it hit her, and she like, I mean, she does like the whole, I don't know, you know, like the first time drinking like a shot of vodka, she just and then she immediately goes back in for more. She's like, that is, I need to do something real quick. She rolled a 3. So she hands it back over. She's like, that is so
Yep.
canonically like the strongest alcohol in the universe. So anyways,
Dude, wait! I can make infinite not cocktails. Fucking.
I can make infinite cock.
I can make infinite Molotovs with that.
that is true. depending on like the potency of like what else, how burnable is everything else inside of it. But yes. All right. So back to the group. So Galen has pretty much said that at least somebody needs to go out and go get stuff to pretty much earn their keep.
Okay.
So,
I guess
Pine,
I'll walk
by
to
the
the
way,
front.
I need to jump into
Sorry,
Ash
sorry,
real
sorry.
quick. Pine kind of looks over at you, Ash, and she like nods her head, and she manifests another good berry, and she points at it, and she points at Galen, and she's like,
Yes. Yes.
and she like
yeah.
kinda conjures all like a whole handful of them, like in a bowl shape, and she walks up to Galen, and he doesn't really pay attention to her. He's over there just kind of like, and so you see.
Hey!
Do you say something?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I'll
he
get
just-
his attention. I won't yell though. What the?
So he looks over and he looks at you, then he looks over at Pine and just kind of stares at her mask and just slowly looks down. He doesn't like even move his head. He just moves his eyes. I am not eating those. That is literally all I've eaten for like 13 hours.
I blow him up.
How many have you been eating? That's like at least 2,000 calories each.
You can't stop this greatness, boy.
You can't stop this gravy train.
Boy's gotta eat.
Hey, I'm gonna kill this guy.
Okay, if I had the physique enough to be like a mammoth level fighter, maybe I would eat like at least a small child's worth of nutrition calories every day.
Small child worth of people
worth
a
of
day.
people.
Actually, let me. How many?
Hey,
Wait,
this
no,
small
I can't
child,
search that.
dude.
How many calories is? How many calories is a small human?
How to best serve an infant.
Creme brulee.
Okay, so he turns it down and he's like, you can go offer it to them, and he kind of like gestures it to everyone else, but I ain't eating that.
You a greedy hoe!
Does he say that?
Yes.
You die.
So he snaps his head to you, and he's like, excuse you?
I meant picky. You're a
Excuse
picky
me,
hoe.
what?
Mm-hmm. What?
During an apocalypse, which makes you greedy.
He walks up.
So
to
yeah,
you.
no, I meant what I said.
He walks up to you. He's like,
Why is Hawk to a
you want to rephrase that, boy?
Accept the gift.
He looks back at Pine. He's like, looks back at you. Eat a casserole.
So
How about
you
you
want
castle
to
roll over and
fat
kill
fuck?
yourself?
What'd you say, Matt?
So what you want to do, fat fuck?
Yeah. Duh. That's what I've been saying.
You better know how to cook.
He looks around and he looks down at his golden armor that is quite large, and he's like, I think I can cook.
That's like, oh no, you're cooking, but it smells like it's burnt.
What's that spell that people use where they like touch people's armor and then they melt inside of it?
Heat metal.
Yeah, can somebody have that spell? Does anybody have that spell?
Have it.
Okay.
Manifest.
I
You
don't-
think if I tried hard enough, I could cast that?
No. So, are you guys gonna put together a group to like?
Yeah, I was
do
about to
something?
say. I
Because
was
I will
about to say,
say-
like,
I
I
need
know
to-
the area well,
You do know the area.
so I will
yes.
volunteer as
So-
tribute.
Hey,
As
Galen.
of now, Iken,
Galen?
Punkle, Lil Funkus, pretty much all of the NPCs would not immediately go unless like you ask them.
Cal.
You're gonna ask
please.
Cal to go.
Yeah.
All right, 1 second. Let me kind of like group everybody.
I need the woman.
Okay, so generally speaking, you can ask who you want.
I want you.
So you're gonna go up to Cal to ask her to come?
You should say
Yeah.
exactly that. You
I
should go up
think
to
you should
Cal and
come.
say, "I want you."
I want you to come with us. Jet, I feel like you'll like pee on the floor if you're not let out enough, so you should probably come too.
She just like leaps off of the bag she's on. She's like,
I
absolutely.
thought he was gonna tackle me.
I mean, where the fuck else is she gonna piss? Where the fuck? Hey, gay man, where's the bathroom?
Over the and he just kind of points to a corner.
Okay, yeah, I thought so. Cool.
It's a corner with like a barrel in it that has like a sealed top, but you can open it up.
Okay.
So you're gonna ask Cal and Jet to come with?
Cal,
will.
Jet.
I need to start doing the voice. I've been doing the voice.
Who's a good defender? I think Pine would be a good defender, so she might stay. Jordan would obviously be a good defender. Holden, defender.
Birch. He needs to get
Birch
out.
needs to
anyway.
get
She's on
out
the
so we can
couch. He's
actually,
just
like,
on
leg.
his stomach, like.
Obviously, I think the people should come if they want to.
Let's just falling
The
asleep.
randoms?
Is Chaos is coming, so maybe
Yeah.
not Thorn. The random should stay because I don't want them to fucking die. Except for, Galen is gonna stay either way. Sarah needs to stay the fuck away from me.
I am going to peek around the corner and look at Thorn and be like, and like kind of like look at the ground and like,
She's like got her like knees
Yeah,
on
like-
her forehead, kind of like sitting down on the ground like that.
I'm gonna look down at the floor and be like, "Hey, do you want to come?"
I just want to get some rest.
That's fair.
Kai. I'm gonna ask Kai too if he wants to come, and then we could have a good 6-man.
Wait, doesn't somebody have a bag of holding? Didn't Holden have a bag of holding?
He did at one point.
He has a bag of holding.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over to
that- is that
Holden and
because his
ask him if he
balls-
has that bag of holding.
Did at one point. He had all of his stuff taken.
When?
When he was
became
kidnapped.
like a void beast, and you had to fight him.
Oh,
and
yeah.
free him?
So it's just
And
gone?
we kidnapped him. Mhm.
Motherfucker.
You
Maybe
said you were
there's
gonna ask
one-
Kai to come.
Yeah.
He's
'Cause I feel
sitting
like
up
he
on a
wouldn't do
box,
much
like actively
inside.
sleeping.
I
Not
said-
having a bag of holding is gonna suck.
I'll ask Mama Coco over here.
Mama.
The Eye of Mama Coco.
Mama Coco.
Bruh. What are you gonna ask her about?
Would you be the van? Can you be the vanguard for her party? No.
We already have Bert.
No. So you all are Chaos. Are you like going around asking for a bag of holding? Like, did you go up to Holden and be like,
I
"Hey,
can't, yeah. Can I, like, I'm just gonna be like, "Hey, yo, anyone here got a bag of holding so I can hold some food?"
You hear and then like you turn around and see Galen as he's actively chucking something at you. I would like you to make a dex save.
It's not a bag of holding, this is just a chair.
It's just a barrel, like a whole barrel. 20. Oh, you're so lucky. So
I have a plus 10.
I know, but it was actually a pretty high because I wanted it to be funny. So he chucks something at you, and it is in fact a bag of holding, and you manage to dodge, but you kind of like, ugh, and it manages to catch your arm, and it just goes over your arm a little bit, and like half of your arm is in the bag of holding, and he's like, oh.
And you feel
My
something
bad.
squishy with them.
Why is it wet?
Something does lick your finger.
Why is it wet?
Oh, that's just Edgar.
I'm gonna, like, hold the bag of holding upside down.
Are you serious?
Uh-huh.
Are you sure?
Oh no.
Are you sure? A series of like oozes and slimes come out, that are all kind of like conglomerated into one, but like there is a single human, like medium creature sized tongue, like right in the middle of it. It's just kind of like. Can you put him back in there? I tried so hard.
We could eat that.
We're putting food in this!
Okay, he'll keep it cold.
No!
Edgar, okay, come here.
Put him in one of the barrels.
You see, like, the slime just slowly over there to Galen, and Galen pulls out a second bag of holding, and he's like, "Alright, go with your brother." And he's like, "Leroy, Edgar's coming here," and he just like.
Why is he making them kiss?
And he puts it back on his belt. You better give that back to me, boy.
I don't like you, and you don't deserve it.
I will rip your head off.
I probably will, because this is tainted forever. But I don't like you, and you don't deserve it.
He like walks up to you, leans over to where his head's like right here, but he's like his mouth is like kind of like facing your shoulder. I could end your life within a
Honestly,
second.
I kinda want to die after seeing that.
Does he say that?
Yeah.
And you explode.
Trying to say, okay, so you see, I have an idea. So his hand, he slowly raises his hand to where it is like directly in front of your face, and he goes, "Daylight!" And then like he casts daylight directly into your face, so it just. So you're just like, ah!
He just fucking covers his eyes and he goes, "Night time." Releases his hands from him and he goes,
He's just like, daylight. So did you actually arugula?
Yes.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna attack him, I'm just...
So, let me see something.
The dancing rapier is just gonna come out and point at him. And if he gets... I don't know.
"Hey, I just want to say it real quick. We're probably not. I probably don't know the energy to actually go out.
We're getting close to being done here.
Okay, because I'm falling asleep right now.
When you arugula, the rapier comes off of your belt, and everyone else sees that rapier come off, and sees Galen just immediately grab it, and everyone else. I will explain this in a minute. Chaos, you hear what sounds like somebody grab your sword, and then you start hearing like
if you break that,
as if it's straining. And your vision slowly comes back, and you see him bending it, and he's like, "I'd recommend you treat me better, boy." And he lets it kind of like form back to itself, and he tosses it over on the ground.
"I recommend you not being black."
He's like, "Now y'all should get going before I stop being so hospitable."
I'm gonna grab my sword and say, if you ever hurt arugula again, I'll put so many holes in you. And just walk out.
You just hear it. So y'all are going outside?
Yeah.
So you have Jet, Cal, currently. Did you say you were bringing Pine?
No, I think she's a druid, right?
She is a druid. She can shapeshift
I think
into
she'd
some
have
ridiculous crap.
Yeah, she has some good defensive spells.
I'm gonna hold the bag of holding upside down and then take my water one at like full fucking force and just kind of shoot it into the bag of holding.
Okay.
And try to power wash out the fucking creature.
Inside the cellar? You're doing this inside the cellar?
No, like okay, while I'm walking
so you're
out.
bringing Cal and Jet with you along with just you guys. Mm-hmm. Pausing it real quick. What are you talking about?
That's the face I imagine Chaos doing.
I don't like Galen. I
Why?
hate
Because
Galen.
he's gay and he's
Yes.
black.
Bro's a freak.
So it should be Ash, Chaos, Birch, Cal, and Jet right now, correct?
Yeah.
If that's 6, yeah.
Sounds about right.
That's 5.
Wait, who are you missing? Wait, Ash. Oh, never mind. If it's humans, what about is Zach's character coming with us?
No, he's not.
Okay.
He's getting some
Okay.
quality time with his son.
That is something I will need to like address because that's a little that's a little much.
If you would refer to the right side of the map. This is where you are currently.
I'm scared.
You probably should be. So this
What?
is the kind of building you are in, or the cellar you were in. That is the distillery there. So, what are we thinking? Chaos, you kind of know your way around here.
How much do I know the place? Because I at least know the decent layout of it,
You
right?
kind of have, you know of Grothst. You really haven't been around Grothst a whole
I
lot.
really need water. I'll be right back, but I can
Alright.
still hear y'all. I'm
You
sorry.
haven't been within Grothst a lot. You really haven't had much reason to be. But, like, I mean, there's not a whole lot of foodage. I mean, there's, like, some very small little, town market things here and there, but they're very small scale, and generally it's more like grain and stuff, and, like, raw foods. And when Matt gets back, I will better inform.
Bazinga. Bazingan.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. So,
Oh, I might actually have to call it there. I literally just nodded up for a moment. I am very EP.
well, I mean, this is a pretty good point to call it anyways, so.
Yeah.
Sounds good. We will cut it here.